Hey, good evening, all. And see this. Holy mackerel! There's a bunch of people here. What? Who did I just get raided by? Oh, Paints just raided. Holy mackerel! So first of all, I can't see. I can't see with these glasses on. So first of all, I'm gonna do a shout out. Let's see if I can remember how to do a shout out. There we go. Who else do we got? Who else string? What the fuck? I'm not doing it right. Oh, it's a backslash shout out. Oh, it's explanation point shout out, right? Never mind. I don't know how to do this anymore. There we go. I got, holy crap! It's a trombone repairman. It's a whole bunch of people. Hopefully I can see. Hi, everyone. How are you all tonight? I'm good. It's Wednesday. Oh, and I'm trying to get my chair up. What? All right, so hi, everyone. If you don't know who I am, I'm Muses Touch. I'm otherwise known as Carol. I've been painting for a long time because I'm old. Oh, neat. They have little floating skeletons on the thing, the notifications. Oh, let's see. All right, Painty Paints Fakes. Yeah, you did. Well, I didn't realize. All right, so basically, I was chatting. I got involved in friggin' play-by-post because we're trying to solve a goddamn mystery. And I looked up. I had went and said one more thing, and then I came back to this, and it's like, wow, there's a lot of people here. So, hi. What are you up to, Painty Paints? What'd you work on? So, no, I'm here now. I'm here. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so Trombone Repairman was a DM of mine. Oh, did you know? Tiny Big Wars was known as Epic Cheese TV, and Wonderful Wars, or what? What? No, I feel like I've stepped into a you be also Problem PC. I'm not Problem PC. I'm the best PC. So hi, welcome. It's so first of all, since the last time I talked to Trombone Repairman, he got married. So congratulations. Oh, hey, look, Chiefs. Yeah, I don't need friggin' no cheap viewers. Goodbye. Get out of the way so I can do this. There. Boom. Gone. You're working on some villains for Batman Animated Series, Joker, and Two-Face. Oh, cool. Those are probably fun to paint, too, especially Joker. So, that's awesome. I know, I'll look forward. I do actually catch your pictures, your photos on Instagram now and then. So, what I'm working on is I'm working on a cloud giant. And I've got her hair. Well, her hair's not done, but it's ready to add this little lighting effect. I'm doing a bit of, like a sunset. Like she's standing in a sunset. So she's a cloud giant. I'm going with that. I said, in case you don't know who I am, I mentioned that I've been painting for a long friggin' time. I love mini painting. I love sharing it with people. I love it when people sit here and paint with me. Yep, that's exactly it. Standing in the sunset. Wait till I get... So I decided I wanted up my challenge level and decided to do some sort of a sun effect on her. Also, I'm thinking I want to do something along the lines of an earth sky non-metal metallic, which I think is also crazy. And I may readjust this on her to feet because I was looking at it, I'm like, maybe it really should be. There should be some more shadow down there. This is an awesome mini. Well, did you hear you don't know my news, do you? Well, Azagog then getting the Thoa is, getting the Thoa. Not Fetna Thoa. I mean, So I went to ReaperCon. It said Trombone Repairman was the GM of my last campaign. I was in Murder Hobo Inc. and it was, we called it Cred, and it was Call of Cthulhu meets D&D. And he said he went off into the sunset. He got married and such, and he's not jamming there anymore. The other thing that happened though was I went to ReaperCon, and they have a pretty big painting competition called the MSP Open. For over 400 people entered, over 1,000 entries, and no, it's getting a thaw. Sorry. I'm trying to actually find what paints I want here. I remember. There's these three, and so these three are Cavalier Orange, Lantern Yellow, and the sample paint, which I don't have a name for. And then I have some white and such. So we're going to do this, put on here and see if it looks any different. The color and any should influence it. Alright, so anyways. So I went to ReaperCon, and they have open judging, which everybody gets something. So I expected to go there and get 2 silvers and a bronze because I entered 3 categories. I got the bronze, that was expected. Bronze means I did okay. It's not the best though. I need to work on it and get better. I don't paint vehicles, so that's probably why. I got a silver in diorama, but the shock of my life was I got a golden painter. So ha ha ha, I am improving. So I decided to up my challenge level to stupid hard by painting this color concept. I like it. So far I do like it, but I don't know why I did this horrible thing. So the hair is a lot lighter and more whiter. So I'd be interested to see how it might affect the color of my sunset. Or maybe it won't. I'd like it to be a little different. So what else are you up to anyways? So yeah, that was my big exciting thing that's happened. Sad thing is, actually, I haven't been able to be on Murder Hobo Inc. at all this month because I'm busy every friggin' weekend. I mean, I did it to myself. But still. And how is everybody else, too? Wondering how, like I said, paints this bit's kind of just disappeared. Well, maybe he's still looking around. I love what it sounds like he's working on, so. I do like Batman. And I like those characters. Blades! We have blades twerking? Where you blade? Yeah, we have blades twerking. And I still tell you we had antifreeze? Or hold on, I gotta actually do some more. Unless somebody wants to do some shout outs for me on their behalf, so that'd be cool too. Oh, that's right. I feel like I can announce this now since it's getting close. A week from Sunday, first of all, will be the Anime Con I staff at. But it will also be. It's like while I do this, hold that thought. Actually, I don't know if I want to do that. So it'll also be I get to appear on. Oh my god, the Council of Mini Painters. That is on Monster Den Mini's channel. Shit, what time is it on Blades? Is it 8 o'clock? Was it? I can't remember if it was 8 or 7. I just know I have to get my ass home from the con. So wait, what time was it? It's getting close though, so now I have to actually start thinking about it. And God knows what I'll be working on there. Ooh! For the first 2 hours. Oh, so it's only 2 hours? We'll see about that. Yeah, so 7 Eastern time. It will be before the time change. So that's legit. Like, I can't believe you guys are asking me to be on that. I'm like legit excited. It will be, the we said, it'll be the weekend of my anime con. And I'm more than happy to to say, guys, I'm sorry, I can't come to the party tonight. Because I have to run home and be on a special stream. Of course, yours is my normal stream time, so. So when I looked at the photo I took of this is where the highlights ended up being. Where the sun ended up hitting. I feel like this is a really, it just also would be a good non-metal metallic gold. Used to be the full 4 hours, but it's too long, so he does it for the first half. Well, what if I want to stay and hang out with you guys for 4 hours? I could get a lot done. I still, no, I'm humbled by the fact that you're having me on there. It just, I'm just like, how in the world did I get on this thing? How did I ever get noticed? Senpai noticed me. I'm really excited, though, to come and hang out with you guys. I love actually doing collabs and such. If anybody wants a collab, I'm more than happy to do it. Haley keeps the Discord up for as long as people are there. Sometimes you do stay and chill. Oh, I mean, and the thing, too, is I'll be friggin' tired. I know I'll be tired after the con, so I may be happy just... I may just be happy taking off. But, this is that lantern yellow I'm going to put over this. I should add another little layer of this where I make it a little more in between that. Wow, I feel like I'm all over my friggin' camera here. I was complaining on Monday that I felt like it was in a different place. Trombone Repairman. Hey, I'm really glad to see you. You should come visit more often. I miss you as a GM, too. I really have fun on Cred. And we had an awesome time. And I'm still surprised I'm not dead. Like, I'm surprised she didn't die at the end there. It's always awesome to see you come visit the tavern. Actually, I may take that out. I'm not sure I really want it on the back of her head. So, how are people tonight? What are people working on? That's always the questions around here. Because I always love to be nosy and find out what everyone else is doing with their painting time. Or whatever projects you have going. Oh my god, I want to have sleepy time. Why do you want to have sleepy time already? Too early for sleepy time.
Moist.
Nerdy Toki. Oh my god, what a night. This is a wow. Hydrate with actual water. Damn it, I don't have any actual water. Reason I don't want to drink. Alright, I'll go get some actual water. Let's see. So make it go. Hold that thought. I need to ask you, because I think I'm going to just save your mini until I see you next. If you're going to Tolocon, which you usually do. So might as well at this point. Alright, I'm back. There was a raid. There was a raid from Paints, yes. I'll be Rising Phoenix Games talking at Tolcon and 20. Oh, boo! I can still save your mini for that. Things are just crazy on my end. It's looking a little better, though. We hired a third person, so yay. And it's somebody I actually know. So, at the end of a few months, hopefully I'll get my bonus. Alright, so here's the water. And with it's a Patriots glass. I'm gonna drink to them because they friggin' won and beat Buffalo, which was totally fucking shocking. So yeah, my work has been. So if you didn't hear, I don't think you've been around here. I have lots to talk about. You haven't been around for a while, so although you picked up some of my stuff on my socials, or let me know if you know about ReaperCon. And then there's the other thing that I got a promotion at work. All right, I'm gonna add some yellow to this, to the lighter yellow to that lantern yellow. So yeah, I got a promotion at work, but it's yay. However, the reason being was not all that happy. My supervisor of many, many years suddenly had to step down because of health issues. So, I mean, I've been there for 31 years. That's why I got the promotion. But it wasn't exactly a happy... Yeah, it wasn't happy. I mean, it's good for me, I think. I did get a little bit of a pay bump, and so that was nice. And but where it's been tough is not only did that happen, so now I had to learn her job, And we brought somebody to run the machines that she normally ran, because I don't normally run machines. I design stuff. So that was the plan, was they were going to have the other guy run the machines, and I'm going to run the department. Well, the other guy got into a fight with management. He kind of brought it on himself. And it's sort of a thing of, management probably shouldn't have said what they said, but he also kind of had it coming because of the things he do during work that really shouldn't be done at work. So they didn't trust him, and he basically got mad. They didn't even, like the guy who said it, didn't even realize he said anything that horrible. And the other guy flipped his shit and left, walked out. And I basically, well, you could give us 2 friggin' weeks and help me. I haven't friggin' screwed you at all. And no, I can't come back. Well then, fuck you. So now I've been trying to learn how to be a supervisor and run all the machines. It did not go real well because I knew how to turn them on. I knew how to load. Well, actually, one of the machines I didn't even know how to load. I didn't know how to do any maintenance or anything else. So I've been finding ways to learn. Management has been okay with the fact that it's been kind of a disaster because I've had a number of jobs go wrong. But it's getting better. I haven't had one in a while, so things have been going much better and smoother on that front. But I basically said, I need a third person. I can't do this alone. So I got my third person. So that should make a big difference. But now I have to train him. And there's a lot to train him on. I think he's going to be very capable. I think he's going to be very good. And I think he's hopefully going to enjoy the job. But it's been a lot. And that's also, not only that, and then on top of all that, another anime con is next week. It's a week from tomorrow when setup is. So I am in charge of the artists and vendors. So I've been working on the run up to that too, on top of all of this stuff. So fortunately, I'm down to the last of it. I got to basically update some signs and print them out and such that I bring to the con. So there's that too. I mean, it's all good stuff, but it's just been tough to do. So that's why my life has been nuts. And painting, unfortunately, is taking kind of a... I'm glad I have the stream. God damn it, I keep going off my... I gotta learn to put my thing over the Reaper symbol. Alrighty. I need to get kitty treats and find myself for me. Wait, what? What do you mean find yourself for you? And thanks for all the congrats and thanks for everything. Oh, come on, DJ. You had to friggin'. DJ, come on my stream. We can talk about this. Oh, everyone friggin' pings me while I'm streaming. They all need to know my damn schedule. So, anyways. Okay, I like that. I'm doing what I said. I'm going a little different on the hair because I feel like the hair should be a little brighter. Than the face even. It's a little more reflective. So I'm actually just taking the lantern. I'm doing more lantern yellow in this with this sample paint mixed in. So is anybody else working on anything exciting? Where's Duke? Well, usually he's working on something exciting. Or he was. Or any of you. There are plenty of visitors tonight to the Painted Hero Tavern. It said, I do sort of view this as a pirate tavern. Oh, yesterday's stuff for my Golden Demon product came back in. So, oh, cool. So, do you want to tell us what it is? So I'm getting into it just. Oh, yeah. So, I recently built primed up to 2 armies Ogres and Stormcast Eternals. Cool. Oh, yeah. So, Bacon Golem. Did you see my ReaperCon news? I said I posted it on my socials. If not, I'll tell you about it. But I don't want to repeat things that if you've heard it already. That was my other big piece of news. Okay. Yeah, because I posted something saying how I did, but I did better than I thought I was going to do. I think that's like just the ultimate answer. I did way better than I thought I was going to do. Because I just don't want to just keep harping on it. Unless people don't honestly know. So that's why I've decided to push myself into something even more ridiculously hard. So this is my mini for this year's little challenge too. Incidentally, the mini, okay, so the mini, all right, so fine. All right, so I got a gold medal in painter at ReaperCon, which I tell everybody is like, it's hard to get one. And I really honestly did not ever think I would get one. I never thought I was that good. I still really question if I'm that good. But I put so much effort into the minis for our little challenge for TotalCon. That's what I got the gold on, was last year's. It was the Frost Giantess. So this year I've made it harder. Because I'm doing this, it said, I'm doing this Cloud Giant with a sunset effect on there. Like she's looking at the sunset. The light's kind of coming from this way. As I said, I'm still. I think the other thing too is I got a third in Dark Sword minis for single mini, and I'm fucking blown away by that. And I got a first in Quantum minis, and Gel Tip got second for 32 millimeter painter. So I decided, I'm not gonna leave. I'm not gonna rest on my laurels. I am going to push myself as an artist. And that means trying even harder things. So I feel like this was a really hard thing to do. And I actually had multiple attempts before I got this concept that I like. Originally, I was going to do like Midday Sun, and I hated everything. Like the second attempt I did, I liked it better. But then I was just sitting here thinking, gee, it might blend a little bit if I go more sunset and go more oranges and such like that. Maybe even try to warm up these dark skin tones a little bit. So the shadow, like I was looking, when you have like a sunset directly on you, actually it's really dark. There's like a very sudden drop off. I might have to do a little more looking and a little more work on the skin. But I get kind of tired of it. So I have some of my Golden Demon projects. As I'm probably not going to bring this. Reaper doesn't have a Golden Demon or a Adepticon competition. I wish they did. I would bring this. But I'd like to do something for Resin Beast. I'd like to do something for what the hell is it? Catalyst Games, which is BattleTech. Thinking I might even want to darken parts of her hair too. I have not. I'm gonna look, but I've not found one. These are ones I know I saw. Actually, let's see. The ones I saw. I think I put a list on here. Where did I put this? Notes. Let's see if I actually wrote it. Finally, ReaperCon. I didn't do Adepticon? Let's see. Hold on. Oh, Adepticon. Okay, I did. Okay, so here's what I found. Was the Golden Demon, P3 Grandmaster, which is War Machine, Battletech, and Resin Beast were the 4 I found. Let me see if I can. Well, let's look at the archives. Oh, there's a bunch. Okay, so from the war-torn worlds of the 41st Millennium of Red Fields of Westeros, from the beaches of Normandy to Midtown Manhattan, the vast and varied armies, teams, warbands, clash, and Adepticons, teen tournaments represent the pinnacle of the tabletop miniatures hobby. Adepticon. So apparently there's an Adepticon army showcase. So apparently if you bring an army in, you can compete your army at the con. Let's see. It says Badger Games. Badger Games Cider event to Adepticon 2012. This is all from last year. The model is Amuse Cosmic Orc, designed by Master Kev Adams. So Badger Games. Resin Beast. Resin Beast is so here's, let's see, event sponsors include Loot Studios, Beasterian Miniatures, The Army Painter, Dragon Travels, let's see, Eldritch Foundry. Resin Beast, I think that's a multiple. You can register now for Resin Beast. 2 categories. Where are the friggin' rules? Detailed info. Come on. General rules. Alright, so Creature Caster, Loot Studios, Eldritch Foundry, Dragon Topper's Lodge, Army Painter, and Beasterian Games models must be the basis for your entry. So anything from those lines. Although, does Army Painter have models? Okay. Golden Demon. Atomic Mass Games. Brush with Death. Oh, it's Mantech. Ooh. Formula 3 P3 Grandmaster Painting Competition. I participated in that one. I'm actually a silver medalist. And I got a special pin when they did it at Gen Con. And I went. That says Adepticon 2023. I want to say these are all still in it. Okay. So that's what I find on their site. Under the archives. AMG has announced point updates to the 2025-26 Grand Tour painting competition. Hold on, let's open that up. I don't know where this is, though. I see the hotel rooms. We already have our hotel room. I don't really see what that is. So that's what I got anyways. It's probably a more comprehensive list than is out there. It's also an MCP. Oh, there might. That's right. Okay, spilled all beans. All right. Hey, you are here. Okay, so I kind of get it. Now, here's the thing, gamer DJ. I was gonna invite you. I know what you're saying about the fighty thing, but honestly, I need your fucking brain. I wanted you to do the damn session, but I ended up jumping in with when you said no. I jumped in with Sin and Gabe into theirs because we're all working on the same issue. The cat was lovely enough to add me and then add an hour. I think we're good on that. I don't think anyone's after us, so I think if you wanted to, you could join us. Otherwise, I know you had things you wanted to do, and I respect that. But if you look, I'm the only fighty type in that group. Although you also have the friggin' cauldron, which is fucking egg. The most painful thing is I can't even friggin' buy the skill I wanted just because I'm one stinking point short. So now I gotta wait another month. All because I used friggin' 3 points to work on something else. You are still around, right, Gamer DJ? I did appreciate you spilling the beans. I will make sure I go read them. I'm excited. That's fine. I think I'm done with trying to get in plots. Well, I want to actually get you into my plots. So that's the point. I want to do things the two of us. You know, that's really kind of what I want to do. I would like to do some just Kate and Darby adventures. In reality, I'd like you to actually figure out. Well, I mean, you have one. Look at this way. You have 2 sessions a month, and right now, actually, all I'm doing is 2. I don't have a third one, unless I snag for another game, which is in my budget. I can do 2 games. Well, you have 3 if you did something with me. That's why I wanted to find somebody to work with for my non-solo. So I'd have more than 2 hours to work on it, and with some people who, yeah. So if you look at it this way, if we work together, then you have 3 hours. And what I was thinking of is if you wanted to, I really said I would love to do some stuff, the 2 of us. Yeah, no, that's okay. That's why I went this route, because I knew you wanted to do that. So I have respect for you wanting to do that. I think that's a great idea. I'll work on trying to find those pesky scales too. I think you're right. That's who I think has it, by the way. So, no, it's fine. I'm thinking next month. I said my budget is basically like $70. I don't want to go much higher than that. Yeah, Maquette, I don't know, did he write you after I chatted about the scales? No, it's okay. I only did that because I got the pay bump, and the amount difference is less than what I was making more in 1 week. So I was like, all right, I can do it. But all right, so here's the question: did he message you at all? Because I was like, because he did not honestly realize. Okay, so you do. So he thought, we both kind of thought that the player that left the game took that item with him. And then Maquette apologized because, like, no, it wasn't the case. He actually, it is somewhere still in the scales are still somewhere in the game. He goes, I actually would not allow him to do that. If he said that, he would have been like, you're not part of it anymore. You cannot dictate it. So I think you're right with who has them, but that's only a guess. So they are still in play, and we can actually try to find them. I'm gonna ask them because now you actually gave me a real reason to ask. And it's not just about getting them to you. It's about getting them to solve the mystery. Because I think I remember you mentioning this, and now I think it's a good idea that we should summon them to figure out what's behind all these things dying. So, see, it's nice when I get to see him face to face because then I can ask him all the questions. The only one I didn't get an answer to, but I knew I was pushing it. I said to him, hey, do you post any of the rumors in the rumor mill? He's like, why would I answer that? I'm like, that's fair. Oh, I have no friggin' doubt. You're right. However, Derek seems to really like my character. And if I say I need him for a really good reason, like we need to summon him to find out who's friggin' killing all these people, I think he'll give him to me. Have you listened? You haven't listened to it. I didn't. I was downstairs, so I didn't listen. But yeah, she's gonna go to him and be like, yo, dude. This was what she was against, too. This is why she wanted to destroy him. She didn't want one single people using it for their own fucking gain. Don't tell him I said that. I kind of want to summon Anubis and then have him take the scales with him. But I don't want to screw over Cade, but I would do it to screw over Derek. Don't tell him I said that. Because I don't think Cade would use it for... I don't think Cade would be as selfish. So far, he has used it only to find out info about stuff he was doing for other people. And that's a difference. I love Vampire. It's an interesting game. So was he actually... So he does fucking have him. I will. Oh no, I'm dying to read what you wrote. Did you understand, by the way, did you go back and read what I said about my session? I'm sorry if all the people don't understand, but it's a Vampire the Masquerade game that we play, and it is like a game on steroids. It's amazing. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you there. Well, I mean, Darby doesn't give two fucks, except for now, because it'll help her. Darby is my character. Cade is Kira DJ's character. He is the nerdy knowledge sweater vest wearing professor, and I'm... Darby is a biker, bouncer, thug, brouhaha. And there's a beast that's like killing. So did you read it? Wait, did you read over what I wrote? About what I found out? Because that's something that she would talk about. I know, he's with Sin's new character. Sin? Hey, wait. I'm confused. Wait. Is it Moira? You're talking about Moira, right? Or you're not supposed to have two characters. So is Moira not there? So did she retire? No, she didn't retire more. She posted a picture of her. I mean, tough shit. He's the one that fucking he was definitely he was definitely his he was the instrument of his own demise on that front. Then again, you friggin' assholes made me ask my goddamn question. Oh, by the way, the gym is on a fast track now because I need 15 resources to finish her little pet project. And Reagan gave her ghoul, who can get 10 of those. Given Sammy's prize, she has 2 characters. You're not allowed. Actually, you're not allowed. It's probably true, but you're not allowed to have more than 1 character. That is a rule. Now she could have be playing a new character, but the rule is you're not supposed to have more than 1. The cat does not like that, and I don't really blame him. But I can ask her what the heck the deal is. I can ask her, but it said Moira, so I'm pretty sure it's Moira that's playing, not the Darby look. Oh, it's not. It's not. It's Sun Illinois or something like that is the other character. But no, that's a rule. You're not supposed to have 2 characters. Nah, I don't think so. Especially if she's playing Moira. See, I'm just adding some white. But basically, I tell you what though, my session actually felt like I actually got some movement. So as I said, did you actually read what I wrote? Important question. Or do you want me to give you the little 411 on what I found? Because I'm a little, once again, he's giving me a puzzle giving me just more questions. Or did you just disappear? Mr. DJ. Okay. I'm looking back, but okay. So wait, all right. So let me tell you what happened. And don't worry, it's not going to take all night. Basically what I found was I went to the first murder site where the 2 construction workers get killed. And I basically traced the monster's steps back. And the monster actually came from a shallow grave underneath. Well, this is perfect for Halloween. The monster came from a shallow grave underneath the building, dug his way through it, dug his way out, and then killed the 2 construction workers, ate their body parts, num num num, and disappeared. And the big mystery is I think it was a footprint that was larger than it would suggest that the monster was larger than the handprint we found at the other site. Doesn't it though? It could be. I mean, what if it's just a dead body? What if dead body somehow a necromancer brought back or something? Oh boy, and I looked up to see if there are any legends about bodies being buried underneath and found not a damn thing. So the one thing that Miquette said to me was that I'm the only one that's actually doing any real footwork on this and detective work. He said he gave like everybody's favorite thing to run. What? Oh no. Well, are you wait. Did you do much more since that one session? Because I didn't think you were really working on this. Because you haven't told me about it. We're talking about just this one thing, not all your other stuff. Just the. Yeah, that was the last session you played. No, I think he's talking about. Because you did it then, but I don't know. You haven't really picked up the. Now you have. Now I'd say you're back to actually doing it. I don't know if Miquette really realizes that you were still working on it, because the last time I worked on it, you weren't with me. No, that's fine. I think that's what. Well, I think what it is I went out and I think that's where he's coming from. But I think, and at that point, I hadn't talked to you, so I hadn't been able to figure anything out to refute that. Said no, no, Kate is actually helping. Well, I mean that's fine. I said I'm fine with what you want to do. I think what you want to do with your sessions makes sense. Anyways, but it's something I would like to do if you have two sessions. If you have your solo and you have a group, so you can get more time into play. And so can I, because I don't want two solo sessions. I don't want to just play 2 hours. I want more. And I want to play with other people, especially you. So but anyways, I will make sure I read all your things. That was the two things that I got from anyways, that this was something that probably was sleeping, torpid, whatever, resurrected. Maybe the urn blew out some power and brought it back. Also, from what I heard, the only people working on it are me and Moira, really. Oh, and the tracking spell, there was a spell I can learn that could help, but as a major flaw, that will most likely cause the combat thing of. No, not for this. Don't keep doing the thing you want to do. Don't do that for this. Okay? The tracking spell, well, I mean, if you could track. Problem is, I think you've had to see him, and we didn't see him well enough. That's the big problem. I don't think we saw it well enough for you to use it. So I don't want you to have to learn anything else unless you have an open thing and you want to learn it. But don't learn it for this thing. Oh, well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Learning Aspects 5 and Lord Clairvoyance. Why not? That seems like the direction you're going in anyways. Dude. Oh, not even for this reason. That's amazing. Take that anyways. Holy crap. Yeah, you should take that. By the way, his LARP is really fun. I did have a good time at the LARP. It was really fun. The people are very nice. It's a good community. I told you bits of that. Well, I'll tell you what, Laura does a lot of running that game. Well, of course it is. Hey, Jill Tip, what's up? I'm talking about vampires with Gamer DJ. So, my trip to Florida was so much fun. I'm going to go back. I'm going back January 1st. I do not recommend to go that month, Gamer DJ, because it's fucking expensive. I did it, it didn't break my bank, but it made it fucking cry. If you want to go pick. We'll pick a cheaper month. If you ever want to go down and do it. I'm hoping March is cheaper. I think it's because it's tourist season. If I'm going, I'm gonna go in January. I wasn't gonna, but they're gonna do something I want to be involved in, so I can't do it every month. But January is one of those months I can. But the price was just friggin' more than I wanted to spend. But I did. What do you think, Gel Tip? What do you think of my sunset lady? Also, Gamer DJ, my next point of fortitude is going to cost 20 friggin' 8 points, and I only have 27 friggin' 8 points. 27 points. She is! She is definitely golden. It looks sunsetty. And then I kept her skin tones rather dark because if you look like in a sunset, that is kind of the way it is. I could lighten up some of her skin. What the hell? How did I get white on this? So I might warm up this color. I started doing it, warm up this gray or purple, and actually do some more, lighten this up a little bit. But I noticed that where you have sunset, where you have like sun hitting your skin, that where it doesn't hit your skin, it's really dark. And where it does hit your skin, it's very light. So this is a highlight of contrast. I'm really happy with her face. So have you started yours? So, you know what the funniest thing is? He's not, I think he's raiding tonight. I think, Night Whisper's busy. Researching fish, what? Fish nets? Fish nets. Oh, you're gonna do friggin' fish nets. I mean, she's got big enough legs to do it. I mean, assuming that's what you mean. So I decided basically decided to raise my challenge level from last year's model. I can't rest on my laurels. I have to keep going. So I was like, I want to do a sun effect on her. And then I think I want to do an Earth Sky not metal metallic effect. Bonus points if I can actually reflect the sun off of it. I still have to really do her lips. I think I want to darken the stuff up on her head. Oh no, wait, it's down here somewhere. Where is it? Where is my color? I don't see it. Oh, never mind. I think it's... No, it's back up here. I'm dropping it. Storm Tree? No, it's going to be West Barrow Slate. So the funny thing is, Night Whisper started his. You know that's why he wanted it, because he already planned on painting it. And he was about to. So he started his, and then he has stopped. He has made a certain amount of progress and has not worked on it in a long time. So I think he's going to end up... working on it at the last minute again. I'm gonna have mine done only because I'm doing this before my Adepticon paint load. Okay, so let's see. So there is a spell that I can learn that will allow me to replay past events. The issue is once the spell is done, the caster cannot recall the details of what they saw. Because this really only works with the other person around. Well, I mean, I would be the other person around with a notebook and writing it down. The watch describes what is going on and the other records it. Yeah, okay, yeah. The biggest issue is what is seen. I record a description of a face, but I would need some of making an image of what I seen. Then I could track the target. What specifically, Gel Tip? I heard there was a song tied to it. That was done to like Pretty Fly for a white guy. I'm basically right now taking out the sun bits that are on the back of her head because the sun probably wouldn't be hitting any of this. So I'm not sure about this down here either. That was really good. Wait, Walter's Workshop. What about Walter's Workshop? Oh, wait, what's your... Oh, yeah! By the way, Gamer DJ. I have to say something about those. So, Gamer DJ is doing an October challenge because there's a million of them. But there is one where basically there's a Vampire the Masquerade game themed set of challenge of prompts. And he's been writing Cade's journal, his character's journal, using those prompts. I love the other one that you asked me to read specifically. I love that one. Absolutely loved it. Probably one of my favorite things you've ever written. But yeah, Jill. So wait, what was Walter's Workshop? Jill Tip? Also tonight should be a... So tonight, hopefully, Gareth Ridemarsh should be streaming. Where is this guy shadow? Actually, no. I was going more... I'm thinking here. What do I want to do? I want to go back into the backside of the hair and darken it up a bit. I got a half hour left. So, or thereabouts. Tomorrow night I was supposed to do paint night, but I also have a retirement party to go to for one of my coworkers. I also think I do want to take some of it off her feet. So Night Whisper, God. That's what I was gonna say. So yeah, Night Whisper. That's it. It's just too funny that he started his so long ago. And I'm going to have mine done before. I think I still want to mix this and make it a little more neutral. I'm going to take all the black. My challenge is only paint it once. Yeah, that's a good challenge. Please only paint it once this year. So you're researching it now. When are you going to start it? I mean, I like to point out the fact that I put so much work in that other one. That's why, I earned a gold medal. That's how serious I take our little competition. Next year we'll be back to we're going to still start in January. Come on. I think this paint feels like there's still paint in it though. Maybe there isn't. Also, gel tip. Do you know what I'm going to be on in a couple weeks? Did you hear? You probably have heard. Did you hear? That's right. I'm going to be on. Okay, so you do know. See, now I can feel like I can start announcing it. Because it's really only a week and a half away. Yeah, so I'm going to be on Monster Den Minis at 7 p.m. Eastern for the Council of Miniature Painters. And I'm so excited to hang out with those lovely people. I've got to go. So here's the funny thing. That's also the weekend of another anime con. And I basically can't go to the after party because I got to go hang out with those awesome people. But that is all right because I really like hanging out with those awesome people. So I just hope Wapple's on there. I love James Wapple. Definitely one of my favorite human beings out there. So I took a little of that sky shadow and actually mixed it with some black. And maybe I'll actually use the smaller brush for this. Once that out, my resume is finally done, then my LinkedIn will get an overhaul and I'll start my job search. I hope you find something soon. The good news is I actually got my third person. I see my driveway, almost done with the brick walkway. They can finally press this payoff. Ugh. So I said I finally got my third person. It's somebody I actually recommended. He knows what he needs to know, which is Adobe Illustrator. I'm gonna basically teach him the rest. But with my job is such a niche job. It's like, they don't teach you. Like, there's silkscreen, sure. But they basically, they teach you the artistic one. They don't really teach a lot of commercial printing in schools. So most designers don't really have a clue of how to deal with spot color printing. At least from the artwork I get, it tells me that they don't know. So it's looking up. Now I have to train him, which is also a big time sink. But I'm not complaining about that. I look forward to. I've already started. But unfortunately, I can't really do too much until we get him a new Mac. We're trying to give him a PC, but we're having too many issues with fonts. Like, the Helveticas we have aren't compatible with the Helveticas he has, or if he even, I don't even think he has them. And to buy them, it's over $400. Add that by a hell of a lot of fonts, and especially something we use all the time. Plus, there's search features and everything else that are better on a Mac than on a PC. Or at least the third-party software is there for it. You know what? I'm gonna have another sip of water. Hey, I'm well. How are you? I had, as I was saying, so I didn't have any stream last week because I was in Florida playing the LARP version of the game I was just talking about, run by the same storyteller, and it was just such a good time. So the neat thing is that when I made this character, it's basically a take on me, so I could paint minis and bring them as gifts. I have ideas for the next one. I gotta find a seagull. Because there's the Baron of Sanibel Island, and Sanibel Island is just populated by old white people. Not my words, but it's true. Old white people and seagulls. I wanted to go to the beach while I was there, but the good news was my friend who runs the game actually had Saturday off, and his girlfriend kicked him out and said, "Go see your friend." So I got to spend the day with him, which was really nice. I'm going back the first weekend of January because they're going to do an art show. But oh my god, it's friggin'. I went through a little sticker shock there. It was a lot cheaper to do the trip right this go around than the next one will be. I'm hoping March is cheaper because I want to go back in March too. Basically just trying to darken up some of these here. So this color I've been throwing in is a bit translucent, or at least it was. I'm glad you're okay. I hope someday you'll say I'm great. I'm waiting to see if Gareth Hridemarsh shows up soon. Because he should be streaming tonight. So Gel Tip, you still there? So what are you doing right now? What are you working on right now? Or are you working on anything right now? I forget. What are you working on right now? It's been a while since I've seen you here. I was gonna say the other thing is, how's the Orc and Gel Tip show going? Actually, that probably shouldn't be so dark. Oh, shooting! Great. Let's see. D&D stuff, setting up computer, up in office for my coaches meeting tomorrow. Gig stuff ready on eBay. Wait, what are you selling on eBay? Now we're gonna add another Y2 cool. Oh, Joan! By the way, Joan, I want to tell you a little project I'm very excited about, and I think you might be excited about it too. Or maybe you heard, I don't know. So, Joan, did I tell you I might try to get your artwork there turned into a mini? I think maybe I did. But I still think it's exciting. Okay, I did. Okay, that's right. I still haven't done it yet because it's going to cost me $50 a month for... But it's something I definitely want to do, and I'm going to try to get that done. I'm excited. It will be the second channel. Which one was... Which other one did? And I thought her price was very reasonable, considering who she is and everything. And she liked it. So... Boy, what a difference. There he is! There's a Gareth! And he just subbed! Oh my gosh.
Moist.
My stream is being stupid again. Hold on, I'm rebooting it because it doesn't seem to... It doesn't like to connect to... You guys all could connect today, I could see that, but like my stream schedule doesn't friggin' show up. Let's see. I'm gonna Pickle Rick this.
I'm Pickle Rick!
Way back in like 2020, a friend who went by Steiner Miniatures, later Thick Mike, should be C's, not KCK, who I did a Chimera for and got turned into a test spot for a 3D resin company that sponsored him. Oh, that's freaking amazing. Thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it, as always. How are you doing, Garrett? I was called you Hridemar because it's fun to say Hridemar. How you doing, Gareth? What's up? Doing well enough. That's good, I guess. I assume you are streaming tonight. Are you better? Kind of cleaning out the airbrush booth for tonight. So yes, okay, they answered the question. And I apparently cannot keep my menu on stream. So this is what I got done on her so far. I added the sun to her hair. Boy, it's really brighter on there than it is for reality. I want to try something. Oh, I see. Somehow that paint did not mix up there. That actual paint came out. So we're going to pray not screw it up. I'm doing good. Be able to put more weight on the foot. Oh, awesome. That's good. Without it hurting. But the left hip is going to get another shot here soon. I call them out. Oh, that's... Ugh. Well, I'm glad your injury's getting better. So I was looking at this and I was thinking that part of her foot. Wow, maybe I can't use that color. Use my other violet. Slightly violet. So I'm glad to hear that. So I was just saying I had an excellent time. I went to Florida for a weekend to go visit a friend playing his game, and it was so much fun. So, the weather, oh boy, I'll tell you what, hot and friggin' humid. I know it's Florida, but geez, you think by October it'd start getting a little bit more reasonable. It was like 90 and it was so friggin' humid. Where's that going? Where's Sky Shadow? So, I will say this: everybody likes my hair, and I like it too, because I chopped it. Obviously, I'm not wearing it back. It's almost too short. Like, especially these pieces here are too short. But it's weird not pulling it back. My coworkers, I would just love it. They've been complimenting me every day. Basically, right now is I'm putting a hint of this purpley color, kind of glazing it in there. So I kind of want her face to pick up a little bit of that purple in the sun. That's not in the hair. Wrong color. Wrong one. I have two purples now on this, no waiting.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, I know somebody's. What's he doing? Oh, I knew it. As soon as you did the cheers to get my attention. Because you want me to put this out. I have a new bottle. because hubby took the old bottle because it was almost empty, took it away, and left me with the new one. Your other comment too. Oh, inappropriate comment, glazing at chest, but not the hair. Oh, Lord. I mean... Oh, I can hear it. Go, 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 go. Alright. Oh my god. There you happy. Look, you can get the top shelf view. So you can see them there. Say it, Gareth. You know you want to say it. I will flip sideways. I just can't. Yeah, boobs. Here's to boobs. Oh my god. Boobs are awesome. Alright, cheers. Cheers to boobs. Why not? Oh yeah, wait. Fine, here's the shot. You want the glass this way. There you go. Boobs. Oh no. How did I... Oh, I must have left something left over in there. Shoot. I got alcohol. Oh. We started talking about boobs and I gotta follow. I'd also got alcohol into my mini here. Fortunately, I don't think it got into anything vital. I'm really annoyed. This looks like there's white crap in her feet. Right here. I mean, it seems loose. Okay, I think I like that a little better on her foot. I do want to lighten her skin up a bit. I may have started to here. Oh, let's see. Oh, just looking at good paying channels by follow channels. It was beautiful timing. What is it? Twinkie? Twinkie! Twinkie! Oh my god. Delicious snack cakes. Hey, Twinkie, wait. I got a story about Twinkies. Oh, good. I got time to tell. Okay, so a friend of mine, they actually did like a Twinkie test. They had a bag of a package of Twinkies that was sealed. And then they took it and they thumbtacked it to a wall, I think, or what it was. So they broke the seal and the air got in there. And they wanted to see how long it would last. And I forget how long. There was actually mold that friggin' grew. And then it died. And the Twinkies were still, like, spongy. The mold died and disappeared, and the Twinkies were still good. So it's true. Oh my god. So see, you're amazing because you've got the name Twinkie. And yes, that was the best timing. So yeah, hi, welcome to my humble channel, my little pirate tavern. The Painted Hero Tavern. I'm here. The Tavern is open on Mondays at 7, Wednesdays at 8:30, and Saturdays at 12:30 in the afternoon. So come and visit it whenever I'm streaming. Of course, there are lots of people that apparently watch the videos on demand while they're still here. Come to I probably have to actually move some to my YouTube channel. But I've been painting. Oh, good. The skin does look different than her hair, which is what I was shooting for. So I'm painting a challenge mini. There's 4 of us involved in this challenge. We basically paint the same mini, and we bring it to Total Confusion Game Con in Marlborough, Massachusetts in February. And basically we do it for votes, because I actually I sort of organize the mini painting contest, so I don't enter it. But I wanted to be part of this because they made me paint the mini. I guess I could have told them no, but what fun would that be? So basically we all picked the same. So this was the one we voted on this year. And I'm doing it early. Normally I don't do it until like January. And then I'm finishing it up just as TotalCon hits in February. But this year I have Adepticon painting I want to do after this. So I figured this would be the palette cleanser, and I would start Adepticon stuff after I finish her. I almost bought this mini in my recent order. I'll say, so you're a Reaper fan. You don't go to ReaperCon, did you? Do you? I've got Reaper on there. So I used to be an affiliate when they had an affiliate program. So they allowed me to basically I asked them, they allowed me to keep the Reaper tag on there. Wait, were you at ReaperCon this year? Did you enter the MSP Open? And if you did, tell me what you got. Shit, well, so was I. What did you get? You got a bronze. That means, okay, so I will tell you my interpretation of what they all mean. Of course, now that may change. So hi, I said, I'm Muse's Touch. I'm also named Carol Pandolf. I was at ReaperCon, and I did way better than I expected. All right, so, and next time I go to ReaperCon, which will be in 2 years, make sure you come up and introduce yourself to me. As long as you still hang on this channel. So, I was hoping a certificate. No, you good. Well, no, let me put it this way. The only way you're not going to get a certificate is if you actually... Okay, I'm going to put this down because I want to talk ReaperCon. All right, so... I'm a huge Reaper fan. I love this stuff. I'm using their MSP paints as well as... I mean, these are like the color, like some of the sunny colors here. I know I'm going to have to get off soon, but I'm going to chat with you. So, I was there this year. All right, you read some of the tests. I get stuff lined up. See you soon. We're going to raid Gareth Freimar when I'm done chatting, or in 3 minutes, whatever's longer. So, all right, so everyone will get a certificate. You know, anybody who enters the very base, you're going to get a certificate. A certificate means you did it, and you tried. You are on, it's probably very early in your painting career. And you probably, you tried. And you did a good job. You did good enough, so you get a certificate. Because you put effort into the mini. The only way you're not going to get a certificate is if you enter in a blank mini. I swear. No one has no-scored ever. A bronze means that's pretty solid. That's a pretty solid attempt. I actually seen some bronze... Truth be told, I've seen bronze medalists that I thought should have been silver, to be honest. But it means that you put in a really good effort. It's really good. It's a good mini. It's a good solid job. But it's not quite there. It's not quite there to get a silver. Silver, I feel like, is where I always said this. Silver, I was happy with. Because silver means I'm there. I'm where, you're good, but you're not exceptional. So that's really weird saying this now. So it is weird saying, because that's what I always said. So I'm going to stay consistent. Silver is where you want to get to. And the way to do it is come up with some harder, some of the more advanced techniques. Try to practice them and execute them, and you'll get a silver. Well, when I went to ReaperCon this year, I expected 2 silvers and a bronze. A silver for painter, a silver for diorama, and a bronze for ordnance, because I'm not really good at doing vehicles. You will get a silver. Oh, I guarantee. Silvers, I don't think are horribly hard to get if you put the effort into the mini. Pick a more advanced OSL or non-metal metallics or some freehanding or things like that. Practice it, execute it, and you'll get a silver. That's the key. Well, you don't even need more. You just need like 1. I mean, my first medals there were silvers. I got a solid silver, so I got 3 threes. Pay attention to that too. It's also important to pay attention to your score. A lot of times the judges actually figure out where you actually belong in that range. So if you're a low silver, you got 3 threes and you get 2 threes and a 2. A solid silver is 3 threes, and a high silver is 2 threes and a 4. OSL, okay, yeah. That's a good one to do. I think freehanding. So I have freehanding in mind. That's how I got a silver the first time out. And I expected that maybe I might get a high silver in painter, because I figured that's how much I might have improved, because it was a low silver when I did ReaperCon 4 years ago. So I figured I might get a high silver, and I would work. From what Ann says, that people can work their lifetime and never get there. So I really was convinced I was not going to get there, that I was going to maybe be a high silver. Actually, oddly enough, my diorama was a low silver. It was not like a high silver. So it was 2 threes and a 2. My ordnance was a bronze, and I expected that because I'm not really good at vehicles, but I want to put something in the turbo door competition. What I was shocked at. So I'll tell you who I was. So I can't believe it. I still can't believe it. I got a golden painter this year, and I was absolutely stunned. I literally texted my husband. So if you notice, all the awards were given out in alphabetical order. We got to silver for painter, and I did not hear my name. We get to ours and realized I didn't hear my name. So I texted my husband, who was watching on YouTube, because they stream the awards. And I go, honey, did I miss my name? And he rolled it back. He goes, no, you didn't. And I'm like, you're shitting me. I go, no. Just no. I'll show you what mini is too. I have it sitting here. I got a golden painter, and it is just still beyond my comprehension that I did. I also was the one, I got a first place in Quantum Minis 32mm, and I got third place in Dark Sword Minis for single mini, even though it was the diorama. Let's see if you remember the mini. I was like stunned. Now, I painted this for the same competition I'm doing this. For this little 4-person competition that's friendly. And we help each other. We're there for each other. But this was my gold medal winner. And I'm still absolutely stunned it was. I'm going to bring it to Nova and see what it does next year. Do you remember that? Okay. So yeah, I love the way, I'm very happy with how it came out. I almost did not bring it because I wasn't sure if there were too many mold lines and whatnot showing. I can find some underneath. But, there's the back, which you actually did not get to see. I am beyond stunned that I got a gold medal. I also won the display. I'm so pleased when it said the one with the purple display. That was mine. Only 3 people did it. I'm going to tell you guys, do the display. It'd be really cool to have a really awesome display competition. And, So I love this. I love this model. This one, I'm trying to even step it up by doing this sun effect on it. She's like in sunset. So that's why I'm going with these colors and things. So just so you know, if I can get a friggin' gold, you can too. It just takes the work. I'm going to put it back. I am not naturally talented. I worked very hard on my painting, and everybody, if you work hard enough, you can get there too. And so I've changed my view of gold that yes, if you work hard enough, you can absolutely get this. I originally thought it was unobtainable. And then lo and behold, I have one. And I still am shocked. And the fact I did well in the manufacturer awards too. I also got a gold Moonlight Minis one, and I got a silver Bombshell one, but I expected that too. I figured I get a silver Moonlight Minis, but she gave me gold, so go figure. So if I can honestly do it, it's really just because I work very hard at this hobby. You can too if you put the time and effort in. That mini was probably about 40 to 60 hours worth of work to do. And I have no regrets. And this one is going to be up there. So I do hope and then right after that, I went and did the gummy bear paint off. I did not win that. Of course, David Diamondstone friggin' came in second. Neil Olds won that. They're both exceptional painters. David Diamondstone is married to Ann Forrester. So, I do have a Discord, actually. If you want to join my Discord, which is actually a couple up from you, please feel free to join. And if you want to post your stuff, I do a show and tell on Saturdays when I'm streaming. Saturdays is the one day that I can be very iffy. I will be streaming this Saturday. I will not be streaming next two because I will be at 2 conventions. I do a lot of conventions where I try to get people involved in this hobby. Oh my God, you should do the gummy bear. I had to. I actually knew. So, all right. I knew Kathy. I talked to Kathy Wapple on many occasions. We're both on the same Discord server together. She was one of my first followers. So I had to do it. I had to do it in her honor. And my Dark Sword mini entry was the one. The Dark Sword mini entry, which is also in the case, that was her model. The one they made as a charity one with the little ugly doll. And it was the one that was called When Facing the Darkness, Bring a Companion. And it's in honor of James, of the two of them. Because James put so much of himself in helping her when she was sick. I got to actually have lunch with James Wapple, and he is just the kindest soul on the planet. Ooh, cool! World of Actors Official Day 08 submitted. I want to read it. I want to sit there and let you post them all. I want to read them all at the end of the month. I wonder if my cat has put up his videos yet either. He seems like he's extra anarchy. He was running though. I can't wait to read it because your friggin' things are awesome. Oh, he did. So what you've been posting for Cade has been awesome. I love your journal entries, but I'm thinking about just reading them all at the end. And I think my favorite one was where you were unhinged. So, but I'm talking to this Twinkie person who was actually a Reaper fan like me and was at ReaperCon. You got a bronze medal, which is awesome. And anybody who medals in that is awesome. As I said, I just was absolutely stunned. I still am. I'm still stunned with how I did. And I will probably never, ever realize it happened. I have the medals here. So, I look forward to someday maybe meeting you. Yes, please join Please post. I want to see what you're working on. You guys all inspire me. All right, everyone here, everyone who paints inspires me. Gamer DJ does some really nice work, by the way. He does really good. He does a lot of Space Marine. He did some Necrons. They're really, really good. Ooh! If you did it in May, you can put us in the May. You put us in the May section. I have prompts. I have monthly prompts if you want to try them. There's either colors or there's, and I don't even do my monthly prompts, so I'm really bad at it. But there's basically colors, and then there's like some themes for the months. There's a channel for that. But it's so awesome to meet you. All right, I'm gonna go raid because now we are 10 minutes over. We need to go raid Gareth's Ride Mart. I really hope you come and visit the Painted Hero Tavern again. You were a lot of fun. And it said, and I want you to keep working. I want you to keep doing this. I want you to enjoy doing this. Don't put pressure on yourself. Enjoy this. Painting minis should be fun. It should be relaxing. It should be an escape from the insanity of the day. So keep working. And I definitely want to see. And by the way, it said there were some bronze medals that I thought should be silver. So I'm excited. All right, let me get the raid, and then I'll do my usual goodbye. All right, so it's, whoops, I lost, I started typing it in. HREIDMAR. We always I'm my regular raid crew, so Wednesdays we always raid Gareth's Ride as long as he's streaming. Otherwise, then I have to go find someone. I want to thank you all for being here. This was a really great night. Painty Paint Paints, I mean, is just an amazing person, amazing streamer. I got to meet Painty Paint Paints. I also met at ReaperCon, and he was awesome. I really love the guy. I'll be back at 12:30 p.m. Eastern, which is in the afternoon in America, on Saturday, and 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern on Monday, and of course 8:30 tonight. I probably will not be playing Riddlebrink. I think I'm going to a Ren Fair with Gamer DJ on Sunday, as long as he gets our tickets, with hopefully other people. So that's my schedule for the week. Thank you guys so much for being here. Twinkie, thank you so much for dropping in. That was the best timing ever. So we're going to Gareth's Ride. So until next time, we are paths cross at the Painted Hero Tavern. I hope life is grand and happy painting.